So earlier this week, the TalentlessWriter made a video accusing Boogie2988 of plagiarizing his video. I mean, he had me convinced. It looked like Boogie copied the video word for word. Boogie has been up and down. His doc dropped last year, and he opened up about not being the best person. Hundreds of prostitutes, losing everything, going broke, his YouTube channel falling apart, and him dating an 18-year-old was some of the topics that were in the news. It seemed like every day there was a video being made about Boogie. I've always been a fan of Boogie, and he kind of turned the corner this summer when he fought Wings of Redemption in that boxing match. You know, it was really entertaining, and I was definitely changed my opinion of Boogie and Wings of Redemption after that. And then Boogie joined the lolcow podcast, and he's kind of turned things around lately, and he's been doing a lot better. You know, still there's things all over Twitter and YouTube about him, but he's definitely on the come up again. So this diss drop, a YouTuber named the TalentlessWriter made a video, you know, and he had evidence of Boogie, you know, plagiarizing his content, copying his script basically word for word. And I was like, wow, I saw his video and I really thought, you know, he did this. It happened on Reddit. You know, Boogie looked back. So on the latest episode of the lolcow podcast, which dropped yesterday, Boogie responded to TalentlessWriter's claims.
Oh, I have no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
To bring up.
No.
Last week, you were accused, I think rightfully so, of plagiarism.
Boogie2988 plagiarized my script, which is let's talk about this.
Oh, we cover this in the live stream. Go right ahead. Let's hear what you got to say.
I disagree here.
No, I'm asking you. Did you plagiarize that guy's stuff?
No, I didn't see his video ahead of time. But here's what I say anyway. Even if I had, here's the crux of it, right? We talked about our experiences on YouTube. His video is about his experiences on YouTube. My video is about my experiences on YouTube. Why I thought everybody was quitting based on my feelings and their feelings. And I did a comedy sketch, and he did a bunch of drawings, and he talked about this. But there's a small section in the middle that has some similarities, and I won't admit it's strikingly similar, right?
You're denying it.
Yeah, obviously. Because I didn't do it. It's easy to deny because I didn't do it, right? I didn't see his video. But as I'm saying,
it did come out. Your video came out after his, correct?
Yeah, I think like 8 days. And somebody said that they thought I copied it from a TikTok. That's how I learned about this. And I don't really use TikTok anymore. So then the next morning I woke up and I found out it's also a YouTube video. So I wrote the guy and talked to him about this. But again, the big crux of it is we both described at the beginning of YouTube, you're filled with hope that you can like become a good person and make all the money and entertain people and make them happy. And then when you become a full-time YouTuber, you're motivated by fear because you don't know if you're going to lose your house. You don't know if you can pay people. You don't know if you're going to be able to get your shit together.
Yeah, that's the crux of the video. But right. I mean, Boogie, do you want to hear the, I have both your statements.
Yeah, go ahead. I've heard his statement too. Yeah.
Okay, here is, I'm sorry, both your videos. I took the time to write it down today. Sure. This is the TalentlessWriter.
When you're starting out on YouTube, before you have any sort of sizable audience, you're fueled by hope. Hope that one day you're going to be known amongst all the other people you watch. Hope that you'll make money off doing what you love. And hope that you'll have tons of subscribers who love your videos.
That's the TalentlessWriter. This was Boogie's, right? Sure. The video that came out later.
When you first start making YouTube videos, you are driven by one thing, and that is hope. Hope that you can create a career out of it. Hope that you will entertain people. Hope that you can make something amazing.
You think that's a coincidence after a couple days?
Yeah, I do. I honestly do.
Those are very similar statements, right?
Because there's only one way to do that, because that's the only way it actually happens.
Yeah, but the structure's the same. The structure's the same as well.
Here's what I say. Number one, if I was going to plagiarize, I plagiarized a little bit in high school. You rearrange it, man. If you're going to plagiarize, you rearrange. Don't you?
So you're making the argument I didn't do it because I would have done it better?
No, I'm also making the argument that even if I had watched, which I did, but even if I had watched his video and I decided to lift that phrase from it, because 98% of the video is different, that's still not plagiarism.
After watching the first couple clips, it looks like Boogie ripped him off word for word, no doubt. But after hearing Boogie's response, I don't think he copied his video, and it's pretty much them talking about the same topic. If you look, there's other content creators talking about, you know, the struggle on YouTube, which is very similar. Wings had some good input as well.
I really don't think it is, and I'll tell you something else. I've watched like 5 other people's why everybody's quitting YouTube videos, and we pretty much all say about the same fucking thing.
I mean, I think you would, but I mean,
right?
Let me ask you this, Boogie. Do you go deeper than that in the video? Because like from my understanding, like there's some coincidences, but like there's like 6 other minutes of these videos that are completely different.
I do an entire comedy sketch at the beginning. He did. I mentioned creators he didn't mention. He mentions creators I didn't mention.
I didn't accuse you of. I didn't accuse you of plagiarizing the whole video.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying.
I put to you. I mean, me personally, yeah, I think it. Am I going to say it's definitely? Yeah, I think you plagiarized him. Do I know that for a fact? There's no way I can say. I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
But I think there's enough here to satisfy me, especially under the current
I disagree because like I don't feel like you can plagiarize an idea. Like if you make a song in the same key as another band makes a song in, even though it's the same fucking key, you're not plagiarizing them because the
structure's the same. When he goes from hope and he does a sentence, and then he goes
even then I don't think it defines even comes close.
All right, well I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so
there's a song called One Night. I forgot who it's by, but it goes, I want you all my life, making wishes with all. I'm messing the lyrics up. You know what I'm saying. You've heard the song, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I want to ask Boogie a couple more questions.
Well, I have a question
for you.
I'm saying it because it's an ABC song.
I also think it's possible Boogie saw his video and verbally vomited what was in his brain. I don't think Boogie writes scripts, and he just talks off the top of his head. So to end it, Boogie and the TalentlessWriter made peace and talked it out. And the TalentlessWriter got some good YouTube clout and made some money off the situation. Boogie is definitely an interesting character, and I definitely will be following him on this channel for sure and covering his adventures. See you guys later. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on the vid. I'll be trying to drop as many vids as possible, and definitely I stream on Twitch. I'm trying to get a schedule going, so when I stream on Twitch, I also co-stream on YouTube, so definitely check out the streams too, guys. Peace. We will see you again in the next vid.